Tonight, professional wrestling returns to Baltimore at the air-conditioned Baltimore Civic Center. Scheduled on the Wrestling Spectacular 1 week from tonight will be all three Valiant brothers, Jimmy, Johnny, and Jerry. Now, Jimmy, or Handsome Jimmy if you would, will be locked in a special return match with the Polish power Ivan Putski and Jerry Valiant. The larger of the Valiant brothers, enlisted somewhere around 265, maybe even 270 pounds small. Almost minuscule in comparison to his opponent, the one and the only Andre the Giant. And then from there, yet a third Valiant brother, in this case, luscious Johnny Valiant, meeting professional wrestling's living legend, Bruno Sammartino. It could be a glorious day for the Valiant brothers. With that in mind, let's bring on the one and the only Andre the Giant, perhaps the greatest athlete of all time. Andre, one-on-one with the big Jerry Valiant. What's going to happen when he gets in there and uses his traditional rough tactics?
This is the biggest one in the Valiant brother, but like you say, compared to me, it's not look that big.
Definitely
but
not.
I know the way they're wrestling and everything, but you say they could probably be a big day for the Valiant brother. But I think it'll be a big day for myself, for Bruno and Ivan Putski, because I never lost a match, and I think those guys never lost a match either. And those guys are in trouble.
No doubt about that, and Andre, we wish you all the luck in the world. You are the only undefeated professional wrestler in the world today. However, Jerry Valiant could be calling on his brothers for a little assistance, and clearly you have to have that in your mind as you enter this match.
Yeah, I know. Those two brothers, they probably are on the ring. But if those guys come around the ring, I go take Bruno and Putski with me, too.
Well, the best of luck to you. Yes, indeed. Andre the Giant, ladies and gentlemen, the one and the only. There's no doubt about that. Meeting Jerry Valiant, one-on-one. Well, let's bring on Jerry Valiant, along with Johnny and Jimmy.
Another pretty face just passing through. Let's talk about Putski now. Putski in the return match with the one and only Jimmy. We all know what happened last time, the cowardly actions of Putski. We know just now this time, I guess it's not enough just to beat Putski. I guess you've got to hurt the man. So I'm going to cut Jimmy loose and let him hurt Putski. But now we're going to talk about Andre, that big half-wit, come out here, look a bulldog in heat, come out here with a long hair, with a ponytail, stand out here and say what he's going to do. He may call on Sammartino. He may call on Putski to be at his side. You don't scare nobody, Andre. You ain't nothing but a half-wit, brother. So lay back, big freak of nature. Now we're going to talk about the living legend. I'm glad this match. I'm glad for it. You know why? Because right now, Sammartino is in the finest condition of his life. There'll be no excuses. He's trained hard. I know the man is doing road work. I know the man is training with weights. I know the man is at the peak of condition. And you know it's a stepping stone. If you get past Sammartino, we know the belt. We got the belt, baby. Once you beat Sammartino, we got it made. Like Bowden House Pie. Hey, like paint that Tin Mouse's hind legs, brother.
Hey, I'll drink to that, Lou, huh?
All right,
We'll drink to that, brother.
Valiant brothers Jimmy, Johnny, and Jerry, all three meeting individual competition in Baltimore, Maryland, just 1 week from tonight. Lou Albano hoping for a victory for all three Valiants. Our special guest at this moment, wrestling's living legend, Mr. Bruno Sammartino. Bruno, the fans of Baltimore, I really can't tell you just how excited the entire metropolitan Baltimore area is, looking forward finally to having Bruno Sammartino return to what they call home here to Baltimore. And, well, I'll tell you, the fans are up for it.
Well, Vince, they can't be nearly half as excited as I am, because to me, it's such a big thrill to go back to Baltimore. I have so many fond memories of that town, and with the fans, the finest fans in the wrestling world are in Baltimore. They've been so supportive through the years, and when I was the champion, naturally, I appeared there on a steady basis, whereas now, when the offer came, the opportunity to go there, I jumped at it immediately before I even knew who I was wrestling. I was just so thrilled to have the opportunity to go back to Baltimore. Of course, I'm meeting the Valiants, Johnny Valiant, and naturally, I heard the captain say that I'm going to be a stepping stone for a title shot with Backlund. I realized that the guy's going to come at me with everything he's got, because he knows that by defeating me, he will get a crack at the title, which, of course, is everybody's goal to become a world champion. Well, Vince, I want to tell you, I am so thrilled to be going back to Baltimore, and with the fans, I hope that if they are with me as they have been in the past, I'm afraid that the Valiants are going to be in for a tremendous disappointment, because he's going to be taking a giant step backward. I don't think that Backlund's going to be facing Johnny Valiant, because the way I feel, the way I've prepared myself, because I don't want to go back to Baltimore and disappoint any of my fans. I feel great, and Vince, in my heart, I know I'm going to be victorious.
Thank you very much. Bruno Sammartino looking forward to returning to Baltimore at the Baltimore Civic Center just 1 week from tonight.